whoever should like to receive a point of inspiration may recap what happened last week.
A black hole just opened in front of my house. I'll be right back.
Oh, wow.
We made it to Satessa. We had some bonding. We shopped around and got to know the environment a little bit. We learned of a couple of Aklon's friends, Clover and Anthusa.
Yeah, Anthusa.
Anthusa, Nikita, all or a couple of them members of like special, essentially like ranger circles or like community circles. I was picking up taking notes on like some of the like social structuring that was going on that seemed very interesting. We gained the ability to tattoo one of us with something kick-ass and magical, and Akira gave me a thorny vine tattoo. It's fucking awesome, man. We inducted a couple people into the Cult of Horns, and all of that following an attack in the woods by a Hydra-like monster that has 5 heads, a smaller body, and has been attacking like the wall of the city. And we have offered to hunt it on behalf of the Setessans. And one thing that I learned when I was inquiring of the gods is that this creature carries no venom, but possibly spits acid, which will be important to some of us, I'm sure. But we took a long rest, and this morning we go to hunt.
Yeah. Y'all were given lodging at the base of the, I want to say Basara Tower. That's probably right. I gotta trust myself here. Yes, the Basara Tower, led by Nikita, who has offered y'all some potions in preparation that you might need. Also opened up their armory of mundane armor and weapons. And gave y'all a place to rest. The following morning, after y'all get up, you're fed from the kitchens in the tower a hearty breakfast, and as you convene back out into the like hunting lodge ground floor common room area of the tower, you can see Nikita is there conversing with another one of the rangers. And she looks over and she says, you're awake. Last night after you went to rest, I did continue to scour our armory a bit for things that might be useful. Please, I'd like to offer a few more items that may be a little more potent in assisting you in this hunt. Some of them once belonged to previous members of the Basara Tower. Others were recovered from deep within the Nessian Wood. But please, if they will help you with this quest, I hope that you can make use of them. And she leads you into a room off of this main room that you can see walls covered in various like armor and weaponry, swords, axes, leather armors, a whole 9 yards, and laid out on some tables in kind of a U formation. You see a few items that stand out. a couple that catch your eye immediately. You see a hand axe that looks to be cut entirely from jade. You see a club with a wooden handle wrapped with cloth that looks to have a round stone encased in the top of it. You see 3 items that look very similar to be made of the same deep, dark black wood. A quarterstaff, a shield, and a breastplate. All of them crafted from this dark wood. There's also a set of leather armor, studded leather armor, that you can see kind of a like. I don't want to use the term veiny, but like lightning kind of like distress with like a yellowish tone. It looks like it's been treated in some kind of material to strengthen it. And then you also see a pair of ornate leather bracers.
So
I would like to look at the bracers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do I ask the guy, or like, what's the best way to kind of appraise it? Is he gonna like appraise it for us, or
Yeah, you see that there's like a kind of a much older woman that walks with a bit of a hunch and a staff, and she'll kind of like explain each of the items. And because I don't want to just sit here and talk for a long time in a voice that I didn't prepare to do until just a second ago whenever I decided to make this a cronish old woman, the bracers are bracers of defense. Very simple. The studded leather armor is studded leather armor of acid resistance. They are aware that this thing has a caustic effect to it. The other items are not like official items; they're homebrew stuff. But they're all like attunement magic items. The items crafted from the like dark black wood each have a like magic absorption type effect that varies between the items. The jade hand axe can focus like healing magic, and then the mossy club, you can literally hurl this stone and it becomes a boulder that smashes into your enemies.
Oh,
I'll go
These are
ahead and just
cool items.
share each of these with all of you, and y'all can decide between
Yeah.
yourselves who gets what.
Oh, the hand
The
axe is
hand
so
axe
pretty.
is
It's so
kick-ass.
pretty.
and can you stream?
Oh yes. I keep forgetting.
It's cool.
Oh my god. I think.
Holy shit, Adam, are you looking at the hand axe?
I am now.
Something index.
Quarterstaff though, 2d8 force damage. Oh.
Yeah, the quarterstaff deals an additional 2d8 once per turn, twice per long rest, and might blind someone. The breastplate can use your reaction to give you advantage against magic for a turn. The shield you can use to absorb some spell damage, and then also it gives you a constant +2 to saving throws against spells. The jade hand axe can heal someone once a day, but when you heal with it, it loses its +1 bonus until it recharges, absorbing some sunlight. Braces of defense and the studded leather armor are pretty simple, but good.
2d6, so that's like 8 hit points of healing every long rest till next dawn.
Yeah, basically.
Like on average. So that's good. And I like that all of these items are like versatile. I feel like we can almost give any of them to anyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, but the bracers of a defense go really well with my monk build because I do not have armor or a shield.
I feel comfortable. I mean, we have 2 monks, and we also have a wizard, all of which are unarmored.
And a barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Can I wear
barbarian.
bracers? I didn't think
Yeah.
I was allowed. What? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's
you
the
can-
whole point. Yeah.
They aren't technically armor, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So a lot of people can
crazy.
make use of them, but I do like you asked for you talked about them last time, Cole, right?
I think it might have been one of the items I mentioned, but I'm not like, I'll go with whatever's best. Honestly, really, there's so many of these that would be good as long as I get one. I'm fine.
It would be, I think, I just thought about this now, but being that one of you is a wizard, I think the only thing that the wizard can really make use of here might be the bracers of defense.
Valid.
It's okay.
Because all of the
Nobody
rest of
likes
them
me. It's fine.
are armor that a wizard can't wear, or a weapon that a wizard can't really make use of.
How about you
To be
wizards
fair-
your way into some fighting?
A wizard can
abilities?
use a quarterstaff.
To be fair, the bracers could bounce around between unarmored people every once in a while. Like we don't
Yeah.
have to like commit to only one of
Right.
the 4 who can use it using it.
Yeah,
Mom
all of
said
these
it's
are
my turn
attunement,
with
but
the
stuff can be
bracers.
traded around for sure. It only
I
takes a short rest to reattune. So
I don't.
definitely love the 2 weapons as well. The like a bolt, like sending a boulder at people, that is pretty sick. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. Okay, armor. Who would be good with armor? Because we do have 2 monks, we do have a wizard. Who would benefit from armor?
It's
Well,
between me and Demetrius.
right, let's start crossing some stuff off the list. I think the
Uh-huh.
bracers of defense. It probably makes sense, Katie, if you're interested in them. Right.
Yeah.
In particular, because there are so few other items that you can make use of, right? And following along that sort of line, like I'm looking at the breastplate and the shield, right, as probably the next 2 items that the least number of people can take advantage of.
Mhm.
Right? I don't know how many people are currently using a shield.
Demetrius, the paladin.
Is Demetrius using?
I'm
Demetrius
not
has Demetrius
2
uses
weapons.
2
Max has
weapons.
something to say. Max has
Right.
something to say.
But we both use 2 weapons.
Demetrius uses 2 weapons. I can use a shield.
Mhm.
I don't know that I have. It would make very much sense for me to not have one. Oh no, I do have one and it is equipped, so I have been using one.
Okay.
the shield
cool.
does, like, the second feature is passive, but the first feature you do have to be wielding it to make use of it. So
And to be fair, my staff is my focus, so I've only ever I always have had the ability to have my shield in
Okay.
use. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, let's keep that in mind, because right now it sounds like
Mhm.
you're the only one who's currently using a shield, right? So
Oh my
that
god.
might
Yeah.
right. That might be a nice fit.
That's wild.
Yeah.
If we're like personality casting these items, I would say actually the boulder go to Demetrius. It seems like a very Demetrius like eat a boulder kind of thing.
What?
I personally find that to be a very beast thing.
I mean, you wanted the big chain and spike ball. If I remember.
That would be that. I like that. There's lots that we can take advantage of. But yeah, I think I like where we're going with, like, narrowing it down. Seems like the shield might, we'll put a maybe on Theodotos for now, and then the breastplate, is that who's viable for the breastplate?
Me and Demetrius.
Yeah, I think at least for Callie, like the breastplate would keep your AC the same, because your dex is a +2, so instead of 16 from chainmail, you'd have a 14 +2. So your AC itself wouldn't change, but then you'd get the other effects from it.
Right. And you'd regain the non-disadvantage on stealth rolls.
Uh-huh.
But then let's see, Demetrius.
I'd have, what is it?
You also
A
have
14?
chainmail.
Yep. But I have 3 decks. Space
Right.
paladin.
Right. But because medium armor caps at 2 decks, like you would be sitting in the same spot. So
Wait,
God damn it.
Is it cap at 2 or 3?
2.
Here,
You have to have a
Unless you
special
have the
feature to
feat.
make it cap to at 3. So
Medium armor
basically for
master.
Demetrius also, this breastplate would not change your AC. It would just change your you would just get the features and lose the disadvantage from stealth.
Let me check out these peaches again one more time.
You do have, yeah, let's see, 16.
So who of us can wear studded leather beside, well, who would, I guess me, Demetrius, and Callie could all benefit from the leather
Yeah,
armor.
because the other 4 are monk, barbarian, and wizard who can't wear it. So
What the fuck
actually,
is wrong
I
with them?
can
oh,
Mhm.
sorry,
wear medium
pardon
and light
you.
armor and use
Pardon me.
shields.
Wouldn't
that's
that
right,
just
it
get
just
rid of
takes
your
Everybody,
con
like, I've just been
AC.
like, I can. I
You
can.
can. It just
It changes
removes
the
Yeah,
con
y'all's
AC.
features.
I'll lose my. The only one I lose is the unarmored defense. That's it.
Yeah.
Which
But
my
you also-
stats are trash, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I didn't
Okay.
mention the shield with you because I was actually thinking about that, but you used the lance, which is two-handed, so I thought you wouldn't be able to use
But
the
I
shield.
actually cleared this with Tyler because
Oh, fucking shit!
because I am a centaur and cannot otherwise be mounted.
All right, you can have the
especially
shield if you would like.
No, I'm just,
Oh my god!
just been sitting on that because I thought it was funny.
It really is. Oh my god! Thank you for sharing.
So who's taking the breastplate and who's taking the
No idea.
Do you want the breastplate?
I'll take it, but I don't want to like take it from you. Like
I'm asking, my darling.
if you don't want it, I'll take it. So I'll take it right now.
Do you want it? Say yes or no.
Hey. Okay, I'll take
Demetrius is throwing the breastplate at Callie.
I did not ask if I did not want it. I asked if you want it. That is a yes or no question.
Oh, and,
Would you-
and the studded leather armor of acid resistance as well. That's another armor. So
Yeah, and that's also good for any of us. So that's another fight.
What does acid resistance do?
honestly,
What does it do?
Yeah, it's like,
It gives you resistance to acid damage.
oh, y'all don't have that already?
Wow.
Do you?
Hey there.
I'm pretty sure you have poison resistance. Do you have
Yeah.
acid resistance?
This
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. There's definitely a difference.
I wouldn't have known that
He
either.
is insane.
I would not have known that either.
This was exactly why I did the check at the end of session last night, was so we would have this information.
Oh my god. Man, they thought of everything in D&D.
Wow.
Okay. Because
So-
I just got the tattoo, I am okay if, like, counting things down, I am lowest priority.
I will say, looking at the math, Hallian's AC would go up by 2 with that breastplate. compared
Oh,
to
fuck
the
yeah.
rest of you that would not have a change to your AC number. So
That's pretty good.
Does Hallian have interest in being hidden from divination?
Ooh.
I'm shrugging, but you can't.
I heard it. I heard it. I saw it. I heard
I
it.
felt it.
Felt.
If there is someone that feels strongly about the breastplate,
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't.
I do want the breastplate, especially after the whole people read our fucking minds thing.
All you. All
Okay.
you.
I
That's
think
Yeah,
that solves
yeah.
that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Bracers, Akira, breastplate, Callie.
I think the studded leather armor is 12 plus dex. Theo, your AC would go up by 1
Oh shit.
if you took the studded leather.
'Cause I'm just in fucking regular ass leathers.
Yeah. And like I am happy if we want to say, since this is like the fucking Druid Ranger city, like the studs are bone or something like that.
Oh, you don't have to be that nice to me. That kicks ass.
I also was thinking about like the shadow bark stuff where it has like the metal accents, like that doesn't have to be like I just don't want to cause that restriction to any lore following druids.
Aw.
Oh, look at the badge.
Oh, I assumed the term shadow bark was like literal. bark.
It is.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
the image has like metal worked in with the shadow bark, like metal like trim and stuff. So that's what I was talking about there.
Oh, sorry. I was saying the studs on the studded leather could just be shadow bark, since
Yeah,
everything
it
else
could
is
be.
also shadow bark.
Okay, so the breastplate is shoot, why am I blanking on everyone's name? Callie's. The bracers are Akira's. The studded leather armor sounds like it's going to Theo.
Mhm.
That leaves. Did someone claim the shield already? I think that might have also been pointed towards Theo because he's the only one using a shield.
Did you say that the +2 to the saving throws is a passive thing where I don't have to have it equipped? I just have to have it on me or attuned to it.
Right.
Great. I'll take the shield in that case.
Okay. Yeah. To like absorb the magic, you have to be physically blocking with the shield, kind of thing. But
It
just being
doesn't. It doesn't sound like it fits very well with anyone, unless Hallion, if you want it, it's yours. But otherwise,
yeah, I would be happy to take it, since the studded leather isn't gonna. I mean, it would give me the acid resist, but it's not gonna boost my AC like it would for Demetrius or Theodotus. So,
all right. So we're looking at the quarterstaff, the boulder basher, and the hand axe between Beast, Aklon, and Demetrius.
Beast, do you have a preference?
Ooh, I am partial to either the Shadow Strike or the Boulder Basher.
Okay, that's helpful. Demetrius, do you have a preference?
I don't really want the boulder bashers.
Okay, why don't we do this then?
Hey.
Beast,
Sorry.
you get the boulder basher. Demetrius, you get the quarterstaff, and Aklon gets the hand axe. And I'm more than happy to swap with you, Demetrius, if you were actually looking forward to that hand axe.
I love a quarterstaff.
Is a quarterstaff versatile?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Max got to keep track of my sheet for me.
I actually, the reason I'm checking is because it's usually a monk weapon, but it's used as a monk weapon that lets you use dex, not that it is not that it is definitively. Yes, okay, it is actually versatile. I just had to
Yeah, none of these weapons are finesse or dex based, sadly. but quarterstaff is versatile, so you can use it with one hand or two hands.
But
If
it
you
will
use
be
two hands,
using
it deals a little more
strength.
damage. It will be using strength though.
Can't
All of these
can't
would be.
can't monks deal with like a melee weapon or something like that?
Yeah.
Monks
A
have a
monk
special
could do
feature for
dex
some.
instead. The monk
So-
could use any of these, I think, the hand axe, the club, or the quarterstaff as a dex weapon, but a paladin cannot.
Gotcha. Okay, that works.
Yeah, so like you
Right,
can
the
take the
club and
boulder
the hand
basher.
axe. Right, they're all simple weapons that we can just
Yeah.
use as our monk weapon.
Right.
Ooh, don't add twice.
All right, and with that, you are free to set out on your quest to track down this Hydra. I think we talked last session. I believe Clover was going to accompany y'all into the woods.
Did
and
we?
I don't remember.
I don't think we said that.
How about as you're getting yourselves fitted with this armor and attuning to it, Clover does arrive and offers to join you if you would like a guide, someone familiar with the wood.
We have trackers in our number. Do any of you feel like we would need the help of someone experienced in this area?
No. I'm not really for it.
I am.
Very well. I hope that you make your way back quickly. Best of luck to you. Sorry, I cut you off. What were you gonna say, Ollie?
Oh, I was. Didi was just gonna say he's fine either way. He's very indifferent.
Texans?
I feel it important that we defer somewhat to a clone who knows this person.
Well, I don't see how more people joining battle could possibly hurt.
Yeah, I can see that.
It'll help to have another person take night shift.
You know, peace. You don't have to take the night shift. We get it now.
Well, tracking aside, I am no stranger to a bow. I'm sure I could be of assistance in a fight. Though, of course, it is your decision, as it is your quest.
Should we take it up to a vote, or I don't know?
You know, personally, I don't give a shit.
If a clone thinks that she may be an asset against whatever creature we are fighting, then and not a hindrance in the forest in our tracking, then I don't see why not.
Well, welcome to the team.
Wonderful. Well, shall we be on our way?
Yes.
We should.
All right. As you exit and make your way around the the wall of the city, and just like a reminder of the description, the wall, just very incredibly dense brush and trees, forming a impenetrable barrier. As you make your way around, it's easy enough to find the like site of the attack on the walls. There's signs of destruction and broken trees, branches, limbs, cracks in the wood making up the walls. And turning to face into the dense expanse of the Nessian wood. Any of you who have not been to the Nessian wood before, looking out at this, it is the densest and most heavily packed wood you've ever seen. Though, once you get into it, there is surprisingly a large amount of room to walk around. It looks like the canopy is fully, interweaving. There is no what is it called, like canopy shyness, where like trees like don't touch at the ground. And in doing so, you'll know that it is early morning, but it is dim out here. It is the sun is blocked out quite a bit, filtering through sparsely. And you're able to track the destruction a ways into the wood. You can see like trees scraped, busted down, and that kind of thing. But as you get further into the wood, this obvious destruction dwindles a bit as it seems like the creature calms down the farther away it gets, and begins moving a little more lithely through the wood. And from this point, we'll need to get a survival check from either whoever would like to be leading this, and they can do it with advantage, with help from Clover.
I am walking next to whoever is tracking and murmuring prayer the entire time. One hand on them.
I'll
and
take the
casting
front.
guidance.
I'll take the front with Clover. That seems to make sense since I'm familiar with the area. So,
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Y'all know some words.
I am away from the computer. If someone could read that for me.
27.
total of
plus
a
3.
30 with a guidance.
Hot dog. As you move through, searching various paths through the woods here, you catch onto a trail that is a bit wider. Though the trees are so closely packed, you know that this creature must be adept at weaving through these tight spaces. However, you notice the impression of heavy footprints, claws digging into the earth. You track it for a while. Eventually, you do find yourself in a clearing, not very large and still overshadowed by the canopy of the wood. But the clearing may be like 40, 50 feet in radius. You can see in the center a hulking mass of flesh. Flesh and fur, some type of like once a living creature that you can see there's a central mass of it, and then pieces of it that are strewn in multiple directions, and blood splattered all over this clearing.
I think someone died here. This looks like mortal blood.
Mm.
Can I do a check to nature check? to see what kind of blood it was?
Yeah, you can make a nature check. Also, if anyone wants to do like a medicine or investigation check, they could.
I
Yeah.
can I can assist in nature. But
I'm gonna do a
that's
medicine check. Oh my god, 17.
Anyone else gonna check? Oh,
Wow.
but don't get her started.
Pretty observant people here.
What? Is that showing up weird for anybody else?
Oh yeah.
yeah. I'm
Oh.
man.
Oh my!
Oh, you did a
It's
warlock
code.
check.
You got some wingdings going on there.
Mhm.
Did
Calculate.
Miles type out this attack for you?
The great old one finally attacks.
All right. Okay, so going through these checks here, Beast, looking at the blood, you can tell that it has a lot of the blood that's strewn around near like the scattered pieces of this creature looks like it's definitely very coagulated. This has dry. This probably happened days ago. But like looking at the pieces that you can gather, this looks like it was some type of very large like primate, some very large like ape of some kind, like a dire ape kind of thing. And yeah, all these pieces scattered. It's hard to put together, but you do notice um, you know, the particular type of hands or the color of the fur and that kind of thing. Then Callie and Aklon, as y'all are looking at this thing, the pieces, they don't look like they bled in quite the same way as you would expect with like a living creature getting dismembered. And then Callie, as you're inspecting like the bulk of the corpse, you can see that there are a lot of like very obvious like tearing and bite marks and claw marks. But looking closer, you can see that there are like smaller wounds, like from arrows or blades on this creature. And then as you're all kind of discussing these disparate facts, Demetrius, you kind of work out that it was likely that this creature was not killed by the beast that decimated it. It was likely killed already, and by hunters or humanoids of some kind.
Oof, I relay this information.
Yeah. Ooh. They don't fuck around here. It's a test.
What hunter hunts using such a gory, visceral showing of force, I wonder.
Did
I gnash my teeth kind of playfully in Beast's direction.
does Clover have any? Can I ask Clover?
Oh yeah, Clover.
I would say, I mean, as far as the hunters from Setessa and the, monitoring that the Basara Tower does, methods that would utterly destroy a corpse like this are not among those sanctioned. Um, I don't believe it was any hunter that we employed or knew of that would have caused such uh, visceral destruction. Perhaps it was the Hydra creature that did that portion of it, at least.
Well, if that is the case, I wonder what happened to the hunters.
Well, I'm sure Nikita mentioned we did send other, a few other groups of hunters after this beast before. Perhaps this was their work.
Do you have any bloodhounds that can like sniff the trail? Through the air might be hard. Do you have any flying bloodhounds?
um, I'm not a falconer, though there are many at the Raptor Hall that are practiced in falconry. Alas, I do not know. I'm
Beast,
sure, though, the tracks on the ground, we can probably find their continuation.
Yes, I believe in this case, Beast, we are Bloodhound.
Charlie starts sniffing the air real aggressively. Oh,
by all means, lead the way.
All right. Aklon, if you want to make another survival check to pick up the trail again.
Do I still have advantage because I'm working with Clover?
Yes.
And D4.
All right.
As your senses are blessed with my perpetual sight and sound and hearing.
Fantastic.
All right. Yeah, you as you kind of center yourself and take a look around, looking for any signs of destruction leading away from here in another direction. You see a few points where it dips away and stuff, but always returning into this clearing. And then almost like what you're looking for glows and calls out to you. You see a path that leads deeper into the woods. Again, weaving through the forestry. And out here in the Nessian wood, the atmosphere is a lot different than earlier when you were passing through the Amatrafon region, whereas that was very active in a light and fun way. It is heavier out here, heavier in like a darker, scarier sense. You hear woodland activity in the distance, but less blue jays, fewer squirrels, and more like limbs cracking in the distance and the sounds of large animals moving around you. But as you follow through this path, you can see that the footprints of this creature are facing in both directions. So this is a path that it travels, back and forth regularly, enough so at least there and back recently. And as you follow deeper, you don't ever see any animals come close to where you are. They seem to be giving a bit of a buffer to this path. And you travel on for another hour or so before you come upon the ground under your feet begins to get a bit damper, and eventually you start like sinking maybe an inch or so into the marshy ground. Um, and as you're traveling, um, everyone make a perception check for me.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How do you feel about passives?
This is some cool armor.
I mean, Theo, your passive is a 17, and you just rolled a.
It is actually a 22.
Okay, well, you just rolled a 22, so.
I did not mean to have guidance on me. I apologize.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, Akira, Demetrius, Theo, as you're moving through here, y'all begin to notice that peeking up in various locations, very sparse, you see little like slivers of paper or like a glass bottle that is poking out just a little bit with like a message inside of it. Sometimes like a bit of stone with an engraving scrawled that has floated to the top. Just various like messages, it looks like, that have been buried in this swamp.
Fucking read one. What?
All right, yeah, you pick one up, and you can look at a couple, and they all follow a very similar theme. Um, and you recognize that this is um, a ritual that is sometimes done by those seeking to pray to Farika, the goddess of affliction and alchemy and medicine and disease, all of these things. Um, and you recognize, and this like reminds you, and anyone trained in religion would know this too. Um, Many followers, not just followers of Farika, but anyone who maybe comes down with a disease or has a sick family member or anything like that, as a, will tend to bury a message in a swamp or a bog or a location like that, um, that is basically beseeching Farika to like for like healing, um, or a speedy recovery from a disease and that kind of thing. Occasionally, you do see a message that is the opposite, that is like praying for death or disease to befall an enemy. Um,
Damn.
is just a method of praying to Farika. But as you continue on, you can see that uh, it's harder to follow footsteps through this area, and like the amount of trees kind of lessens as you move further into this bog. And instead you're following points where the mossy top layer of this bog has been like clawed away, and you see like deep troughs of pooled water. Um, and as you get further in, you come onto a large open, like area full of sunlight, much sparser trees, and you see just a very large swamp in front of you. And uh, curled in the center of the swamp, you see this massive creature with 5 long necks ending in a toothy maw, just curled in. It looks as though it's resting um, here, just in the center of this swamp. Double check this map.
Battlefront. Oh no.
Beast is going to silently imbue everyone's feet with dark energy as they are sneaky.
Some of you may recognize the token that I just dropped.
Aklan would like to activate his Cloak of Stars.
All right. All right, guys. What's the plan? What's the move?
Man, we're supposed to sing. Beast is gonna pantomime a shushing like sound, like finger, and then he's gonna write down a scroll. Sneak attack question mark. Everyone at the same time. What does the group do you nod? Like I don't know.
Theo looks at you so bewildered.
I look at Theo bewildered. You're the Humpty.
Everyone make me another perception check
Oh,
or
yeah.
investigation.
I like investigations.
Okay, 8.
As y'all are standing here looking at this thing, and Callie offers the idea of maybe trying to sneak attack, Beast, you think maybe this might be a good idea. I just see you roll again. Either way, the rest of you look at this thing for a little while, and you notice pretty easily, this thing has 5 heads, and they don't all have to sleep at the same time. And you see one of them, like an eye opens up and looks over in your direction, and then that head kind of raises up and like tilts its head at you, and then one by one the other heads raise up, standing 40 feet up in the air.
Oh,
Does
no.
Okay, everybody free.
Does anyone know good lullaby?
Okay, if you don't move, it won't be able to see you.
As you say that, all 5 of the heads just let out a roar. And let's go ahead and roll
Oh
initiative,
no! Are you sure?
No.
After I cast Pass Out Trace.
Ooh.
Okay. No, I did forget that happened.
Oh
we
my God,
did not
stealth
ever roll
checks?
stealth checks.
Oh
I
boy.
will say, like, this thing, it's going to be hard to sneak up on it, but I will give you all a chance to everyone roll a stealth check and add plus 10.
Oh my God. I just got straight rolls on stealth check. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have advantage on that. I don't know why that's on.
I have 16. Oh, 26. I got to take off.
Should we roll initiative anywhere, or do you want to wait until stealths are in?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and roll initiative as well. We'll get everyone on the tracker.
I'm sorry, I just
this will
did
decide
that out of
whether,
habit. I'm so sorry.
this will decide whether y'all have a surprise round or not,
Yeah.
or whether this thing is surprised. I mean to say.
Gee. Oh yeah, let me get mine.
Almost there.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna match with Akira.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Bestie.
Okay, there's a lot of rolls here that I've got to like sort through right quick. So give me just one moment.
The hell happened to my? Is that me? I can't zoom in.
Okay. So
Man, the Gay King's cloak really is coming in clutch for me every time.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah,
What does it do
pretty.
again?
Basically, like I can match initiatives with Akira, and like it just goes back and forth between us. I don't remember all the details, but I do know it does that. Plus, we look super stylish, so
Hell yeah.
Okay, so for stealth, I've got Theo with a 16, Akira with a 21, Beast with a 26, Hal with a 21, Aklon with a 24, Callie with a 26, and Demetrius with a 17.
damn.
You guys put that in the tracker?
No, this is just the stealth.
Okay.
Not the initiative. So I will average that out right quick. All right. Let's say that's a group stealth of a 22. Pretty good.
Pretty sick
Pretty
nasty.
And then I'll roll for this. Pretty perceptive guy.
Right. Divided by 5 heads, and it's less than 5 stealth for
and plus
everybody.
a little drowsy, just waking up. So you know.
The Hydra got a 21 on its perception check.
Told you guys.
Holy.
So y'all's 21.57 beats it.
Yeah.
So we will start this first round of combat with this thing having the surprised condition, which means that it cannot act on its turn and it cannot use reactions while it's surprised. So yeah, let me just double check that we've got everyone's initiative.
I think you just need, I think you need to add Callie.
Yeah.
And then also
Clover.
Is the Hydra prone or flying, but like still like surprised?
It is prone because it has not detected you, so it is still like laying down in this swamp. I will say, so looking at this map, I'm gonna say like what looks like hard ground is hard ground. Anything that looks like water, it's never very deep, but it is difficult terrain to walk through. All right, Clover.
All
is
right.
in there, and then Callie. And Callie, you were matching Akira's initiative. So
yeah.
Yeah. Bestie. Let's go.
I'm trying so hard to like use the Roll20 website, and it is godforsaken awful.
all right, that's everyone. And sadly, the Hydra has rolled the lowest initiative. So this means y'all do get 2 full fucking rounds before it acts.
Get dunked on.
All right. That puts Clover up first. Why did I even close their sheet? Come on. Clover has a feature that lets her cast Hunter's Mark when she rolls initiative instead of on her turn. So this thing is Hunter's Marked, and she is going to just kick things off with a longbow. Surprised doesn't give like any advantage or anything, I don't think. If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action on your first turn. You can't take a reaction until that turn ends. Okay, yeah, so no advantage or anything like that.
Cool.
Sorry. So yeah, Clover pulls out a longbow and fires an attack that manages to pierce into the scaled chest of this thing.
Wow.
Okay. And with that, we are off. Beast, you are up.
Good shot. And then Beast is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. He'll stop right there, kind of on the coast. And he's just going to aim his new club. And basically, a boulder will emerge from out of the earth and just immediately roll towards the Hydra.
All right.
as
Hydra will make a dexterity saving throw. That is a 16, which I think the DC is 15. So go ahead and roll 4d12, and they will take half. Wait, they are prone, I said. Does that change dex saves? That's a T, not an R. And disadvantage on attack rolls. No, they still make a straight dex save. So yeah, 4d12 damage, and they will take half.
Oh.
Ah,
Boy,
trick ones.
Damn.
Oh,
tragic.
We're
You know,
not
you just-
pumping today.
You just got it. You just got it for the first time.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you
Learning
got to
curve.
get the cast right.
Beast is gonna give it a couple smacks. Better try.
Okay, and with that, it is Demetrius's turn.
All right, I guess I'm gonna. Nope. Shit. Nope. I was right the first time.
I did see you measuring. You do have 40 feet movement. Just friendly.
Yes. I'm just trying to remember. Let me double check. Is the range there? What is it?
For what?
On a hand crossbow, just on ranged weapons. Is it 30, 60? Am I remembering that right?
A hand crossbow is 3120.
Okay.
I just realized I hadn't attuned to it yet.
Y'all, everyone had a chance to attune to this thing after y'all were given it.
Oh. All right. Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
So yeah, all of these items were attunement, I think, except for maybe the acid armor. Oh no, that's attunement too. So yeah, all of these new items are attunement, and you all had like an opportunity whenever you were like getting it on to attune to it.
Perfect.
All right, I'm just shooting. Ooh.
Okay.
Gracious.
Yeah. Your bolt, while a 10 definitely misses, you do hit the Hydra, but it just glances off of these scales.
Cool. Nice. That's all for me for now.
Right. Hallion.
All right. I will spend a bonus action to rage and go galloping out. Is the water considered difficult terrain?
Yes.
Oh boy. So that is 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. So I will not rage because I am not going to get.
Don't you have 60 feet movement?
I do. That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got +10 from mobile.
Because I've got
and then
mobile
+10
and then
from barbarian.
Barbarian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
can.
funny.
Oh my god.
40. So 50, 60, which still does that. Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
I had it counted out, and then I was like, wait, all of a sudden this doesn't work.
I
True
do
track
feel like
star.
I don't have this guy snapped to a grid, so I will do that, and
Oh.
you can be next to him. Unless
No,
you'd like to be
I
10
would
feet
rather
away
be
from him.
10 feet away, so
That's
I
what I
am not
figured.
getting disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah.
Finally, a true track star in my presence.
And go ahead and reckless for a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Ooh.
This is
you
not
see-
magical, so if he's resistant to non-magic, he takes only some of that.
2. It doesn't seem like he has any kind of resistance like that. As you
That's
get up
the
close, you
damage.
can see that this Hydra is covered in, scars and cuts from previous battles or, fights with wild animals, that kind of thing. But your lance punctures this hard outer shell, and as you see it bleeding, the blood that falls from it is very dark, and as it hits the water, you can see it reacting with the water a bit. It looks very caustic, but you are far enough away that it does not affect you.
That's it. That was all my movement.
Okay. Did you attack twice?
Yeah. The 19 for 8 piercing and 6 radiant, and then the 26 to hit for 8.
8. Okay. I'm only seeing one set of damage. I'm sorry. I feel like I saw the 19's damage and then it disappeared for me. So yeah, just all the damage is damaging because none of it's acid. So
it was a total of 22.
Total of 22. Fantastic.
22 damage. Oh my god.
Right.
Numbies.
Okay, Akhlon.
All right, I'm gonna charge out there as well. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45. And I'm gonna chuck a couple darts at it.
Okay. That'll hit. That'll also hit. -14. Good deal.
And that's it for my turn.
All right, Theo.
Terrible fucking timing. I'm probably going to move, but I will adjust my movement in a second. But what I am going to do is have my staff in my hand, take a deep breath. I will pray that the champion of Farika's blood may not lay waste to this land. Press my staff to the earth, and then a roiling ripple in the water as roots begin to spring up and around and at this monster. I am casting Erupting Earth in the 20 by 20 square that it is occupying exclusively. So we'll take a
Hot
shitload of damage.
Diggity dog. All right. Do you want me to roll that for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's 17 bludgeoning damage on a DC 15 dex save. That is a 17. So they will take half. So they'll take 8 bludgeoning damage. And the square that it is in is difficult terrain.
Yes. Which I believe we're already in difficult terrain, and I don't think it doubles, but
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to do a different interpretation of that, but I'm happy with just having done that
Yeah,
for now.
I don't think that the damage is going to that the difficult terrain is going to matter too much, because if anything, this thing's going to move closer to y'all.
Yeah, and as my bonus action, amongst the from the water rises the two bulbous, glossy eyes of a gigantic toad, and I'm going to summon my unicorn spirit. And
Battletoad?
I will place that appropriately as well. But that's my turn.
Dope. All right, Callie.
Oh my god, Battletoad is a thing now. At the bonus action, Callie go look at Akira and do like horns, and it's like, don't fuck with the stumps, and start running. Start running at the Hydra. So I'm just gonna use all my movement and the dash right next to the Hydra. Okay. I can't move myself, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. I forget. 5, 10, 15, 25, or 25. Well, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. So you want to be right next to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be right in this grill.
All right. Yeah, with the dash, you get there.
And I'm gonna bonus action. Did I cast Shield of Faith already? No, I just did the horns that you did. I'm gonna cast it on. I'm gonna cast it on Hallie. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith. But that's gonna be my action.
Shield of Faith on Halion, and it is Akira.
I need to scooch up. I'm gonna scooch up just a little. And after watching it make the water nasty, I do not want to go in the water for once. And then okay, so it's prone.
Yes, it is still like not fully standing yet, so it is prone.
Does that give me disadvantage on range stuff?
Yes. No.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Technically, it also gave disadvantage on the lance, I believe. But I don't think, and the darts. But it's so big that up close it doesn't matter that much.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say disadvantage on those things, but yes, disadvantage on a ranged attack.
Okay. Ooh.
Still doesn't really make sense, honestly, because this thing is gargantuan.
It's minuscule as soon as you move 10 feet away from it.
Because it's prone, it is largely underwater is the problem. So from as far away, we'll go with prone, but it'll stand up soon enough.
All right.
I guess not. It's been a whole other fucking round before it can stand.
Ooh, I want to witch bolt so bad. It's worked for me, but that's dumb. It's gonna give me disadvantage. But also trust the dice. They've been good to me on witch bolt so far. But also, ooh, okay. I'm just gonna, I'll just firebolt it. No, I'm gonna fucking.
Hit him with some
Go big or go home. I want to do a witch bolt. I'm gonna do a witch bolt at 2nd level.
Go for it.
She's gonna kill it. Oh my god.
16 misses.
Fuck. Okay. Felt that. Humbled. I won't blame you for this witch bolt. You tried to give me a 22. I failed you. And I don't think I have a bonus action. So yeah, that's all for me.
All right. With that, it is its turn. It at the end of its turn, it is no longer surprised, but does not get to stand or. Wait, I'm gonna double check something right quick.
No, it does not. It actually dies right now.
Okay, yeah. If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action, so it does not get to stand up. And with that, it is Clover's turn. She will make another longbow attack. That's a hit. Deal some more damage. Okay. And Beast.
Beast is going to take a smooth-looking stone from off the beach, put it into his sling, and like get some centripetal force going, and hurl a rock 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet at the
All right.
Hydra. Let's see. Put that in the chat. 14. There's a 14 hit.
14 misses.
Damn. That was a warm-up shot. He's going to use extra attack to use a bonus action.
You don't have to use a bonus action. You can just attack again during the same action. Every time you attack with your action, you can make 2 attacks from now on.
Then he will be chucking 3 stones.
Right. Yes, you can do that. Yeah, because your sling is technically a monk weapon for you right now, you can make a bonus action. No, wait. Yeah.
The bonus action has to be unarmed, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, that was So we'll just do extra attack, and then I don't really have a good bonus action, but that's okay. I could just use a key point anyway for the 2 attacks. Does a 26 hit?
It does.
Excellent. For 7.
Now, for the sake of your boulder hurler, I did say that this is not another creature. I think for the sake of a ricocheting stone from your sling, I would allow you to use that feature of the 2 birds, 1 sling.
Oh yeah. Wait, I can't remember if it's can't remember if the second damage is automatic. I have to.
I think you have to make another attack roll for it. Let me
okay.
double check.
In that case, it.
Yeah, when you make a ranged attack with this sling and hit a target, you can cause the ammunition to ricochet towards a second target within 10 feet of the first, and then make a ranged attack against the second target. So,
Gotcha.
So yeah, the 12 does miss. So it is just the 7 that hits there.
Perfect.
The 7,
All right.
7 damage. But you do still have a bonus action available to you.
Yeah, I got nothing, but Beast will angrily glare at the Hydra before him.
All right. Little glaring, and Demetrius.
Hi. I'm still trying to figure out my sheet. For now, I think I'm just going to do the same thing. And this time,
All right.
well, this time I'm going to remember that I have an extra attack.
Yeah, I would have reminded you, but you weren't able to make 2 attacks with a crossbow unless you have the crossbow expert feat. So that might not matter unless you have another means of attack.
Oh, I'll just do the. Okay, I just have the one.
Yeah. Ammunition like a bow or a sling, you can reload it, but crossbows take longer to crank back. And so with the crossbow, you can only make 1 crossbow attack per turn, even if you have extra attack. Unfortunately.
I see. Thank you. Well, I know now. Thanks. I'm so sorry.
No worries. Again, it seems like these bolts just aren't piercing as well as they should. And the iron scale Hydra is got pretty hardy armor. I should hand y'all this handout. It's really cool.
Oh my god, a handout! Wow! Wow, that is cool.
So big guy.
Yeah, big old boy.
Okay. Do you want to try to move any closer, or are you good where you're at?
I'm gonna stay home for now.
All right. Hallian.
So it's still prone.
hmm Um, I think I am gonna just stick with like this thing is so large that I don't think it being prone matters. The just the logic behind something being harder to hit when it's prone does not apply to this huge gargantuan creature.
I'm not a reckless anyway.
All right. That'll hit.
24. Do get my Divine Fury on my first hit. For a total of 12. And second attack. Does not get Divine Fury. For 8.
Okay. As you stab into this thing, again the blood that is splattering out from the wounds, it lands and kind of coats Callie a bit, and Callie, you take 11 and then 8 acid damage.
Oh my god.
Oh. Sorry, Callie.
But it does take the huh. Okay, no, that I see it now. Okay, so minus another 8.
This bloody bitch.
Yeah, as the blood splatters across, you see it instantly start like singeing away your pockmarking your armor, and as where it hits your arm, it starts like just burning intensely. Gather that this thing's blood is highly acidic. All right, Aklan.
All right. Even having just seen this, the clon is gonna run up closer and then test out this new jade hand axe with a couple of swings.
All right. Those both hit.
I will I'll spend a key point for stunning strike.
Okay. D8 and 2d8. Callie and Aklan, you both take 6 and then 5 acid damage. And then stunning strike, con save. Oh boy, oh no. That is a 9. That is a 9 on this
Yeah.
goddamn
All right, that's a stunned creature. I will, with my
a
bonus action,
stunned Hydra.
give it a good old punch.
Okay, that'll hit. 7 bludgeoning. You have advantage since it's stunned.
Oh, there we go. That's fine.
All right, that's that. Callie or Theo?
Uh, people have been hit, but they're not really that hurt yet. Okay, I'm not.
I have
Callie's
25
taking a good
HP.
chunk, but
Let's see. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're taking a long way around here. And we Oh, I'm gonna regret being this close. Had the right idea before, but I am just going to Sacred Flame.
All right. It automatically fails that, I'm pretty sure.
Yay!
Oh yeah, the buddy's stunned.
Why the hell did it do that? There you go. 5 points of radiant damage.
All right.
That's my turn.
Callie?
I see that it's secreting blood if like you're really close by to the attacks. Can I like try to circle around it to like the left of it?
Yeah, you can if you want. I will just say mechanically, anytime that this thing takes piercing or slashing, every creature within 5 feet of it takes acid damage.
That's so insane. That's so insane. Okay, I'm gonna still do it just because like flavor wise it just makes sense, but but with a bonus action, some of my echo right to my left.
Mhm.
I got a lot of shit. Okay. And I'm about to swing. With both my attacks. Oh. Roll 20?
26 will hit. You do have advantage on these attacks, so
Okay. I can't really toggle advantage on this app.
yeah, just roll a couple times for each attack.
Alright, I got you.
Okay, so first attack is a 26. Give me one more.
10.
Okay, second attack is a 20. Both of those will hit.
And you guessed it, guys. I'm finna action surge and do it again. I'm gonna use my other weapon because I forgot. Oh my god, that's pretty bad.
Okay, that 11 and 13. That first attack is a miss, so you can roll 2 more times for your second attack.
Gonna use my other sword because I am dual wield. Forgot about that.
What is that?
Why is it purple?
Y'all see that too, right?
20 CS greater than 20. Yeah, that's weird.
Critical
That's
strike
a nat.
if it's over 20.
That's a nat 20, is what that is.
Yeah.
It
We're
just
so cool.
yeah. For some reason, your app is making it look weird, but that is a nat 20.
This is not my app. I didn't make this.
Okay, so we've got damage from your first attack, damage from your second attack. That one missed, and then a crit. Okay,
And we got
so
another attack. If I can unleash Incarnate,
that's
can I do that?
Yeah, I think you can.
Hell yeah.
I do a lot of hits.
Yeah.
43. No, I can't click none of those damage
Technically,
buttons.
you can unleash Incarnation for both of your actions, but it's a little late for that. But it's not. I just looked it up. You can use it a certain number of times. But anyways, go ahead and roll one more time just in case that's a crit.
Oh my god, we're pumping numbers.
Let's go.
It is not. It's another 7. Okay, so that's 10, 17, 22, 30, 34. Right?
This is gonna hurt back.
Oh no.
It's 14 plus 15, so that's only 29, actually.
Oh, for the acid damage?
I haven't done any of the
Oh
acid
my God.
damage yet. Sorry. I'm just looking at your damage is 5, 7, 10, and 7. So that's 14 and 15 makes 29. So it takes 29 damage. Now this acidic blood happens for each attack. So I'm about to roll 2d8 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's going to be dealt to the Echo as well as you and Declan.
well, the echo's gone.
Yeah, the Echo's gone. I think technically the echo would have been gone after the very first attack, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8, and 8 is 16 plus 11 is 27 plus 6 is 33 acid damage.
All right, I'm knocked out.
Oh God.
Okay. How many hit points did you have?
I had 25.
25. You were actually knocked out before the final attack happened.
You love
So I'm
to
going
see
to
it
add 7
first.
health back to this guy because you fell. And I mean, that was the Echo's attack anyways, and like we said, like he would have been dead before that happened, so but yeah, you are down.
So that means I get 8 health back.
Yes, you get 8 health back.
And Hallian loses Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
We're lit, guys. We're doing.
Okay. Akira.
Okay. So dude is stunned, right?
Yes.
So would that cancel out?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, Witch Bolt, 3rd level, and if I eat it on
Okay.
this, I'm inspirationing it.
Okay.
Please God. Nope. Inspiration. Okay.
20 will hit.
Perfection. Please pump no bees. Hello.
Okay. Oh boy. 17
funny.
lightning damage. All right. You've got this sustained arc of lightning between you and the Hydra. I will say this Hydra's looking really bad, guys. Oh boy. Stunned, loses its turn. Clover makes a longbow attack. 1. Man, I was so worried I was gonna kill y'all with this fucking thing.
I mean,
There's a pretty good chance me and Callie are going to die.
yeah,
Yeah,
say,
this is
Kali's
not
probably
never.
gonna
helpful.
Clover did just deal piercing damage.
Oh.
So that, yeah, Callie, you fail 1 death save. And Aklon, you take another 8 damage.
Still up.
Ooh.
This thing is looking very bad, though. Beast.
Okay.
Which one of these is actually Kali? I'm sorry, Beast. Which one of these is actually Kali, and which one of them is the Echo? Is the bottom one Kali?
Yeah, the gold one is Callie. The red one is the Echo, but I'll go ahead and just delete the Echo.
Okay. I just need picking up.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cole.
While the rest of you guys were going, Beast has just been looking for some chunky looking rocks, and he's gonna fish a few out and then arm his sling again and go for
That'll hit.
For 7.
Okay.
It's gonna ricochet.
And then do your ricochet, that misses, and then you get your extra attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a key to do the extra attack.
Well, you just get an extra attack for free. That 23
thought
hits. Extra
thought-
attack happens every single time for free, always. Every time you take an action to attack, you get to attack twice. Unless you're using like a crossbow or something like that.
Right. We got that at 5th level.
Yeah.
Okay, not to be confused with the bonus action monk attack, which is only unarmed attack. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Correct.
only an unarmed strike.
Okay, so second attack.
That hits, and then ricochets also. So roll one more time.
Damage, and then ricochet. One more time.
And that misses.
Okay, then I'm gonna use a key to do an extra attack.
You will have to move up to do that, though. You have to be in melee range for that.
But it's my monk weapon.
Yeah, the bonus action attack is only an unarmed strike. It's only a punch or a kick.
For a monk weapon. Wait, the key fueled attack.
Oh, okay. Key fueled attack. That's different.
Oh,
So
sorry,
yeah,
I
you can do key fueled attack.
20
Okay, that hits.
and 10.
That misses.
Okie dokie.
Oh, it's stunned. You have advantage. That's a crit.
Woo!
Oh, let's go. Okay. Wow. Okay. 1, 2.
Cole, Beast, tell me how you want to kill this Hydra with a goddamn stone.
In a David and Goliath level moment, Beast just starts hucking his stones at the Hydra. He's bleeding. Acid is pouring out of every sinew, and like he's distracted by getting stabbed. The freaking like rocks are just lodging in all the right spots of his to disintegrate through the spinal tissue of each of his heads as the different rocks are ricocheting and eviscerating this Hydra as he lay in the water.
Incredible. This Hydra, never even able to stand, falls, and you see the caustic blood just draining out of it into the water around. We are going to stick an initiative for just long enough to resolve our downed character, but I'm sure that'll happen quickly. Demetrius.
I will quickly remind everyone that given the opportunity, it is only my healing that does extra healing in the aura of my giant frog. Because I think that was something I may have missed up earlier.
Are you trying to tell me not to heal anyone?
You can. I'm just letting you know I've got a really good healing coming, just so you know. You are more than welcome to, though.
I mean, I'll hold off. If you got it covered, I'll catch your slack, you know? um uh yeah, no, I'll hold back here then, and I don't got anything to do.
All right.
Luckily, I don't need to breathe.
Hallian.
God! Face down in
Uh,
the swamp.
I will dash as my action if I can still pick Kali up or at least grab him to drag, only because if I dash, I ignore difficult terrain. Although
Yeah, you can.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60 would still get me to there without. Either way, I'm just dragging Kali onto land.
Yeah, I mean, you can dash and have 60 more feet and get all the way onto land. Okay. Aklon?
Yeah, I'm just going to dash back on land. 10, 20, 30, 40, and then we'll just say over there.
All right. And Theo.
Okay, I used some pretty big resources earlier, but it's okay. So everybody prepare for this. I am casting Healing Spirit with the sound of the erupting croak of the frog echoing in the trees. Callie, you are awoken by my Healing Spirit, which is going to heal you for, is it plus my wisdom? Oh, hold on. It is equal to my druid level. Oh, y'all are gonna love this. So Callie, for your first round, you heal for 10 points. Everyone else heal for 5.
Oh,
Only Callie and Aklon are hurt.
Cool. And if it's good, I'm gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, go for it. We're out of initiative now.
Okay. So it's a total of, I always forget this. It's modifier and 1. Okay, so total of 5. So Callie, here's a bunch more healing coming your way. It's 1, 2. So an additional 16.
oh my god.
Klon, that's another 10 for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then a Klon, take another 9. Callie, take another 5. And then I want to check your health bar, see how you're doing. Who will need the last little bit? I'll give it to Callie. So a Klon, 1 more 5, and then Callie another 7.
Oh my god. I'm restored.
All right. Okay, guys. That was incredible.
I'm sad we
I
didn't
was
get to see
very
what that
lucky. That
I
was
know,
incredibly
I'm not
lucky.
didn't see a
happy.
goddamn
but also
thing.
I'm really glad because fuck no.
It's nice that the acid, still did some damage, but
Oh
like
yeah, no, that was so
3
cool,
rounds,
guys.
no attacks. This thing can make 5 attacks a round. Like,
That's
Well, I
Oh,
would have
boy.
died like instantly, right?
It, under the right circumstances, it can also make 0 attacks around.
it
So
can
again.
maybe not even stand up.
Right.
Okay, let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We'll come back at the 30-minute mark and jump back in.
Oh my god.
Okay, and yeah, y'all are standing still in like some mucky ground, but a little more stable than the swamp ahead of you. Looking at the uh, half submerged corpse of this iron scale hydra in front of you. Um, and yeah, you can see that some of its blood is starting to fill the water, but like those of you that are close, that were up close with it, know that like once the acid gets kind of diluted in the water, it's not like dangerous to be in. It might just irritate you a little bit, but you're not going to take any damage or anything. Yeah, what would y'all like to do?
Oh yeah, I'm back up.
Yeah.
Can I start try to like skin some of it?
Like, yeah, y'all can definitely try to skin it. That will be dangerous with the blood. But go ahead and make anyone can make a nature check.
Okay. Nat 20, 22.
All right, yeah, you are pretty sure that like if you can get a fair amount of this thing's hide, you could probably get it crafted into some pretty good armor. But also like a big thing, like this blood is incredibly caustic and would be very deadly if it were affixed to, say, arrows or a blade or anything like that.
So guys, I feel like we hunted. We good hunt, everybody. I it hurt like hell. I think we should put it all to use. We should collect some of it. We don't want it to go to waste, right?
I'm going to wade into the water, and I'm going to stretch Druidcraft to its limits like I always do, if that's okay.
Yeah. What you doing?
I'm just going to try to make things grow out of this body so that like it will staunch bleeding such that it will stop like immediately bleeding into the water, and then like I want to create a new ecosystem in here so that it doesn't infect the outer ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
That's the like I don't think I can even technically do that. That's just what I
Yeah.
would like to be able to do.
Technically, Druidcraft can sprout a seed that already exists.
Yes.
Not really like create new plant life.
Mhm.
But I'll say like you can maybe start working on using your magic to kind of aid this thing in becoming a natural part of the environment and like hindering stuff. It will be a very slow kind of process that
That's the thing, is I'm willing to dedicate time to this.
yeah. So you can work on time. Maybe plants aren't going to spring out of it or anything, but you can use your Druidcraft to kind of like neutralize the acid in the water a bit better and like kind of keep it from like affecting the nature around it and all that.
I appreciate your leniency.
I'm gonna try to skin this motherfucker. Like,
Right.
What? Why? I'm trying to like keep it from bleeding into the water.
I'm trying to have cool fucking Hydra shit.
Trying to make use of the body of this kill. You can't
You
eat
want to
this
let it
thing,
go
but
to
you might be able
waste?
to do other
That's what
things with
proper
it.
hunters do.
It's if
If
we want to salvage from it, we should not be doing it in a place where it has the most potential to do the most harm.
Y'all want to try to drag it out of
Yeah, let's
the
drag.
deeper water and onto some sturdier land?
Come on.
Look, y'all can tie some. Y'all can each grab a head and start pulling.
Hey,
I think a couple of y'all have powerful build.
A powerful build and an 18 strength. Let's do
You know
this.
it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Anyone who wants to help drag the Iron Scale Hydra, please make an athletics check.
There's so many
Okay.
there's so many adjectives in its name alone that makes me think dragging it's gonna be really fucking hard.
Oh, damn, I clicked acrobatics, my bad.
Watch this. I got this.
I mean, you can keep the 19 on the die, just we'll change
Okay.
so that's actually going to be a 25.
Okay. 25.
Oni, I said watch this and it didn't work.
Oh, well. You know how you was built different? It's passive athletics for me.
Fuck.
So Akira goes to help and eats it, and Aklan is like,
Completely.
right, Aklan is like, oh, don't worry about that. Like, I'll help you up, and then eats it in the process of trying to.
Akira just like accidentally fucking pokes herself on a damn tooth. Ooh,
Oh
Ow.
god.
hurts.
Clover has a strength of 11, so they're not going to be taking part in this.
What? Why would that
let's
stop
see.
anyone?
Let me just,
Oh my god.
as y'all are working on this, wait, let me see. Did you? Oh, Beast will not sleep. Okay. Working on this, you realize Aklan and Akira are not helping at all. But between the rest of you, 2 25s, 17 and a 16, y'all do manage to drag this thing out of the water onto like the dry land where y'all were all standing. I will say, like, as y'all are dragging this thing, the water displacement as it rushes to fill the area that it's in, you notice that a bit of it seems to flush almost, to drain
Oh.
underneath it.
Oh no.
It was a mama. It buried his egg.
Did we kill this thing while it was on the shitter?
If you'd like to find an answer to that, you can make an investigation check.
Can
I'll help.
I stretch that nature check? Oh god.
If you want to make a nature check, you can. I don't know if that'll get you the information we're really looking for here, but
I don't know what the hell we're looking
might
for
give you
here. Oh, fuck it. 20 again.
This thing is not very smart, but it has, pretty average wisdom. It's wise enough not to shit where it sleeps.
Damn.
That would be, yeah.
But yeah, Aklan, it doesn't take much to find what you're looking for, just because as you go to investigate, you do find yourself stepping into a suddenly much deeper area. You take a step, and unfortunately, you don't take a step at the top of the staircase. You take a step kind of into the hole further down, and you kind of plunge into the water a bit.
Awesome.
And like I said, it's not acidic enough to deal damage, but boy, does it sting your eyes.
God, some
but you do
disgusting mouth.
find you do find a an underwater staircase into a passageway.
It's chlorine water.
I will let everybody know what I've discovered.
Oh, that's nice. Oh man.
Go.
As for the salvaging, let's get a survival check from Callie. And while you're working on it, Clover will give you the help action.
Nice.
I do want to know, do you have a plan to avoid getting more acid that is what knocked you unconscious in the first place from getting
No.
on you? Okay. I will offer you my armor, but it would require attunement to use it.
They got a 19.
Okay. I will say with a 19, you do succeed. Because these like you're not attacking with these slices, so you're not like it's not high impact, it's not splattering blood all over the place. But you do there's no way to do this without getting some acid on you. So I am just gonna roll uh, and this is going to take time. This is a large creature, so you probably spend about 30 minutes or so working on this. I'm going to go ahead and just roll 4d8 acid damage. So
Aye, aye,
23.
Cap. Aye, aye, Cap.
High rolls. But you do manage to get a I'm not going to put a number on it, a sizable amount of iron scale hydra hide. Were you looking to try to collect any blood while you were at it? Or anyone else for that matter?
I will.
All right.
I'll try.
The Vulture twins.
Go ahead and also give me a survival check. And this is not going to be to like determine whether or not you get some blood, because you will. This is going to be like, do you manage to get some blood without hurting yourself?
Perfect. Hey. Oh
All right,
wait, was
yeah.
it supposed to be survival?
Yeah,
Or
it
nature?
was.
Okay, perfect.
Survival's good. So yeah, you come away with 5 like little glass, like potion bottle size like vials of blood, hydra blood.
Nice.
Ooh. And yeah, with that, you've collected from the creature, and Theo, you've managed to use your druid craft to staunch the bleeding and keep it very very contained, and kind of work to purify the water a bit. This is not clean water by any means, but you keep it from being so incredibly acidic that it is going to hurt anyone.
Yeah, no, it's dirty water. It's
Yeah.
pond water. I just don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Callie, how are you intending on carrying this hide? I'm gonna say this weighs about 30 pounds. This bundle.
I'm gonna keep it. Gotta put. I'm not sure if I can keep it all in my sack or not, but I am a pretty strong fellow, pretty hardy fellow.
Mm-hmm.
Do
I'll
you
say,
want me to
this isn't gonna fit in your like bag or anything. If you want to try, you can try to like craft like a little like rope to like fashion it to like hang off your back.
Oh yeah,
As long as you have rope, you can do that.
I'm pretty sure I have rope.
Practically every D&D character should have rope. It just depends whether you took like a scholar's pack
for the win.
or yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have rope.
Yeah, I think like the scholar's pack and maybe the priest pack doesn't have rope, but that's about it.
Damn.
Yeah, I have rope. Okay.
All right. So yeah, you take some time and you fashion a strap to put it over your shoulders and wear it like a backpack. This is going to be kind of cumbersome, but it's not really going to slow you down much because you're strong enough. Let's see, an entertainer's pack doesn't have rope, but an explorer's pack or a dungeoneer's pack does.
But in my inventory, I do have rope.
Yeah. I was just looking for curiosity. All right. All right. What's the plan, guys?
Okay. Either we can go down that mysterious hole with stairs in between, or we can go back, rest up, and then come back.
Do we need to rest?
No, none of y'all do. But we can't go there. Wait, also,
Yeah,
by
I
the way,
healed you. I healed you, man.
also another question: is underwater, right?
It is underwater. It's hard to tell how far underwater it stays. That could be something that got scouted, but
I was about to offer to go scout alone, and then I was like, wimpy
I
wizard
think me,
scouting alone.
I think me and Kira can go scout it.
if Beast still has concentration, we still have Pass Without Trace.
yeah, Beast
yeah.
never got hit or anything.
Eh.
But yeah, I think it's just a matter of seeing how far the water goes before those of you who can't breathe or anything go underwater.
I'm gonna heal myself with my second one.
It's a D10 plus 5.
Oh, I just shit! I almost rolled a D100. Oh, God damn, this dumbass that. Okay, boom, 9. Yeah,
I have
Is it 9 plus 5 or just 9?
1d10 plus your fire level. So yeah, 9. It's because I
Rolled a 4.
well, yeah.
Okie doke. Just wanted to make sure I added the right amount. All right. Well, yeah. If Akira and Callie would like to go and do a little scouting, they can.
Let's go.
All right. You wade off into the water and you find the point where a Klon is marking, and easily enough you find the steps leading down. And as you go, before long you have to dip your head underwater, and all the way up to the ceiling of this tunnel is filled with water, and you find yourself just swimming down underwater. Each of you have dark vision, so that's not an issue. As you go, this you can see that this, filled with this murky water, you can still make out. It looks like this tunnel is like stonework. It is not a natural cave, but it goes down a good like 60 feet down, and then it levels out a bit, and then it begins to climb again, and another like 60 feet up, and you emerge into an underground. Wait, that math doesn't add up. About 30 feet up, you emerge into an underground cavern that is not full of water. I don't want to hear any physics people telling me that it would fill up with water if it were like that, because I don't care.
Fuck physics. Yeah.
There's air pressure. It's keeping it.
Right. It's a cavern of positive pressure, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck physics.
So yeah, you
Fucking
think
magic, man.
Your air breather companions would probably be able to make it here in less than a minute if they swam.
Oh, I think in Primordial. Oh, it wasn't that far of a swim.
Yes, do you think they will be able to hold their breath for that long? Akira has like no idea because they haven't really had to do that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know either. I don't. Is a
Not
minute
a problem
long?
either of you have ever had to give a shit about. I will say
We should
mechanically,
count?
every character can hold their breath equal to 1 minute plus a number of minutes equal to your con modifier. So yeah, as long as you have a 10 con or more, you can hold your breath for a minute. I don't think a negative con modifier would make you not be able to hold your breath at all, because that doesn't make sense. But
You just die the second you try and hold your breath for any amount of time.
I think Kylie just like shrugs out of curiosity. Yeah, it can't be that bad, right? I think a minute.
Probably. We shall find out. Goes back.
Okay. So we did. I started doing
a
cast.
creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its con modifier, minimum of 30 seconds. So if anyone here has a negative con modifier, I don't think anyone does, then you have 30 seconds before you begin suffocating. But I don't think that's a problem for anyone.
Okay, so I don't know. We did find a pocket of air in there, so I think we're gonna be fine. I think I'm gonna look at it here like a minute that you have to hold your breath at
You're
everybody.
not.
So we don't have to do anything special. So I think everything should be okay, unless is a minute too long. That's a genuine question. I don't know how long y'all can hold your breaths for.
We shall see.
Fuck around and find out.
Perhaps if it's not too much trouble, you could go back in and set up rope from there to here. I'm less concerned about holding breath than I am not seeing where I'm going.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Y'all
Akira
can't see in the dark either.
dancing lights and little fish, 4 little fish, that are like bioluminescent, glowy, just like start circling.
Someone give me y'all rope and I'll just guide y'all.
All right. And yeah, does anyone wish to object to going in the swamp hole?
Well, now that you say it like that, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, right?
Freaky
Holy
asshole.
moly. No.
All right. Well,
I'm
in
all
that
good.
case, with
We all go
Callie
home.
leading the way and plenty of rope for everyone to follow along, and the bioluminescent fish swimming along with your group, you make your way through the water and emerge into a damp cavern. It looks like once you get into the cavern a little ways, it does begin to look a bit more natural. Just like more cavern, less underground hallway. It looks like maybe the stairs and everything were just meant as like an entry point to this cave, set to be guarded by the Hydra. And yeah, as you descend through the damp cavern, it gradually does seem to have a downward slope. So you do know you're getting deeper and deeper underground. You see, sharp corners and stalagmites forming under the drip of stalactites above. Eventually, as you travel, the path smooths out into a rounded tunnel, about 20 feet wide, with sparse rubble scattered along it. What's the marching order like?
I'm assuming I'm ahead because that's
This is wide enough that like y'all don't have to be single file. You could have like 2-3 people wide. Just a general like who's in the front, who's further back.
I'll be probably somewhere kind of middle or middle back to make sure that the fish are lighting everybody's way up well.
Okay. Clover's
I
gonna
might have-
be near the back.
I might have been on mute, but I was just saying the beast was not going to be joining them in the swamp.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, do we want to backtrack a little bit if y'all want to have a conversation about that?
I mean, if someone can convince him to overcome like his
Oh, he
general
does have
distaste for
Don't be a
messy.
pussy.
fear of the water, doesn't he?
Don't be a pussy. You know, it's okay. The water is pretty fucking. Clearly, I'm made of fucking fire. This is the
It's like-
exact opposite place I want to be.
It just
I am-
looks like it covered in mud.
Hey, you could take a really nice bath after this. Imagine that.
Anyone have any like cleaning magic or something?
Theodotos and Akira exchange glances like
Do you have
cleaning magic.
prestidigitation? Kira?
You know,
I don't.
Oh.
you know what is really good magic? This thing, soap, water, and a rack. We're gonna. I don't know why I keep breaking down the cast. We're gonna. You're gonna be okay, right? There's nothing bad about this. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. Look at you. You're super strong now. You're super strong. Look, the water's not gonna murder you, right?
Like, do we have to? Is this part of our mission? Like, am I gonna?
You know, how about this? A Hydra was guarding some secret fucking underground cavern. I don't know what else there could be except positives from here. We already got rid of the fucking guard, so I think we're doing okay.
A chosen of Farika, in a land where Farika has been called upon. There might be some interesting alchemical secrets hidden underneath.
Thing to consider. It is very unlikely the Hydra is the one that built this place that it is guarding. So whoever did may still be down there and may still be a threat to Satessa.
Mm-hmm.
Beast.
Okay, I'll go, but I get dibs if there's like a ring, a magic ring. How about that?
Oh, just a ring. I can make a ring for you, man.
A magic one?
Yeah, can you make it magic?
You don't know if it's magic yourself.
It will have magic of friendship.
We only find magic bracelets and anklets and necklaces.
Big old
and
candy
crowns.
beads.
If there's not a magic ring, you have to make me a friendship ring.
If you would have asked, I would have been did that. I'm like, not that serious.
That's fair. Well, I'm ready.
All right, you want to hold my hand? Seems like you're pretty afraid of what's happening. Come on. No?
I just don't want to get messy, man.
All right, get your ass in line.
Yes, man.
Okay, all right. So far we've got Callie kind of in the front. Does anyone else have any particular like arrangement they'd like to be in?
I'll be up front as well, as long as there's some sort of light. Normally, I would carry a torch, but I have a shield now. I mean, I can still carry a torch.
You got to
Plus, it's underwater.
Oh no, you have a shield now. We're in so much trouble you can't carry a light.
Don't worry. The fish are
Ah.
saving us.
I'll guide you. I am your eyes now, everybody.
A clown will be in the back. Take up the rear.
Okay. All right. Just 1 second.
Ooh, are we being gripped by the hand of God to go to a new fun place?
No, you
Damn.
are not.
Darn.
Gotta double check some things. to. All right. As you travel, like I said, the path smooths out from a jagged cave to a very round, still like natural stone and earth, but a circular tunnel that continues on its downward slope. And as you get into this a little ways, you're walking along and things are echoing. You can still hear drips of water. Everything is still very damp. And while you're traveling, Theo, you're a bit farther back in the middle there, but you do catch a glint, and right in front of Callie and Halion, you see a glint of what looks like a tripwire.
Ooh.
Watch your feet.
You call out, and I will give. Okay, so Callie and Halion, if you could both make a deck save to avoid tripping the tripwire.
Yes.
Since it has been pointed out, will that qualify for danger sense, which requires me to see it? Or no?
I think you can see because we had the fist, no?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, it's a question of whether I
lighting.
can see the wire
Yeah.
once it's called out, or if it is too late and I am just going purely off the call out. I'm just asking because I have the
Yeah.
feature.
Yeah,
Just to
let
make
me
sure I
read it
understand
right
either
quick.
way.
Okay. Hey.
Oh yeah. I mean, it says traps and spells. I think even though this isn't like the dangerous bit of a trap, like the warning that you're given, I think you can use your advantage on this.
I believe the shield will not apply here.
Oh boy.
Uncheck that and dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Oh, it rolled it twice. It kicks me out of the app, and then okay, I guess it's 14.
Yeah, you both get a 14. Unfortunately, the DC was 16.
Oh no.
And you each the lightest touch, any tap at all, is enough to snap this wire, and there's a moment of quiet when you're waiting for what's going to come of it, and then from behind you down the tunnel, you hear a sound of shifting stone, and echoing from behind, a crashing sound, followed by a building rumble.
Are we getting
Indiana Jones?
We so are.
I would like it if everyone would please roll initiative.
Oh
How about we just stop the boulder?
no.
If you have a way to do that, you're welcome to try.
Oh, perfect. I didn't have my thingy clicked, but dink.
There it is.
I'm coming.
You can match with me.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, and Callie got a 19.
I will do that. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and lay this out, and we're going to kind of run this, theater of the mind a bit. There is no like enemy to fight here. The reason for the initiative is just to keep track of everyone's turns, because I have a speed that the boulder's moving each turn, and so this is just a way to keep track of things in bullet time. So yeah, you hear this crashing sound. It sounds like it's about 30 feet behind you right now. And I know y'all are kind of like, everyone is going to be starting at the 30-foot line, even though, like, Callie is 20 feet in front of Akhlon. I'm not going to worry about that. So yeah, starting with Demetrius. Is there anything that you want to try to do, or are you just making a dash to run? Oliver, you're muted if you're speaking.
I'm trying to see if I have anything helpful for anyone. I
Okay.
don't think I do. Can I scoop up my beloved Dodo and put him on my back and run?
Mount.
I think if you did that, you would be moving like at half speed, because you are still a medium creature. It's not technically like I don't think you're able to carry him without like slowing your speed down.
Banjo and Kazooie. I think that's less efficient than both of us just running on our own. Do I have anything else? Shut the fuck up.
I think Theo, your speed is 35, and Demetrius is 40.
Yeah, so try
Okay,
it.
thank God.
Try it.
Okay,
Try it.
alright.
Try it, huh?
In setting this up, I do know all of your speeds. Off the
I'm
top.
running. I'm running. Fuck this guy. I'm going.
All right, so I'm gonna be like keeping track of this on pen and paper.
Sure.
So you have moved from the 30-foot mark, plus 80 to the 110 mark. Give me just 1 second. I should probably actually write some stuff. Okay, Callie, that's who I'm missing. Okay, so from the 30, Demetrius plus 80 to 110. Okay, Callie.
Oh.
Would you like to try to stop the boulder or slow it down?
Oh man, is there any way I could do that? Let me see.
You tell me. It's a big fucking boulder, though.
Damn, I wish I had the mode Earth. Fucking smash. Nah, I'm for the dev.
All right,
am.
so you dash.
Yeah.
All right, so that'll get you 60 feet.
I have nothing else I can do.
Okay. So that means Callie moves from the 30-foot mark to the 90. I should also make a little thing for the stone.
No.
All right. Akira.
I just had the dumbest fucking idea.
All right, lay it on me. I love it.
Witch ball.
Okay, if I in theory, listen, I'll do it. If I in theory waited for the boulder to get close to me and then Misty stepped behind it, it can't run me over, right? But the problem
Yes.
is that gonna be really hard to do and perhaps require some kind of check or something to like time it right.
Well, if you held your action and waited for the boulder to come, the big deal is that you have to see the point you're teleporting to.
Oh, that's so
And that point doesn't have to be on the ground. And this boulder, like it's not feasibly like reasonable for it to fully fill the entire gap. So I'll say you could hold your action to Misty Step and then make a perception check Fairly low DC. I'm gonna say like
Okay.
a DC 13. And if you pass, you teleport behind it. If you fail, you get hit by it.
Oh God! I want to do this so bad because that's really funny. Yeah. Oof. How many inspiration points do I have? Oh, like a fuck ton. But you've already told me what the DC is gonna be, so that feels cheaty.
No, I'm telling you that you understand about how hard this would probably be.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try that.
All right. Okay, well, you hold your action, and we'll come back to that.
Oh,
perfect. Okay. Next up, Halion.
How big is this boulder? Like, is there a reasonable chance of just physically stopping it?
It's like 15 feet in diameter. You think like a few rounds of heavy exertion, you could slow it down and then eventually stop it.
Okay.
But it would take multiple very good checks, and if you fail one, you get crushed by it.
Oh boy. And the ground beneath us is just stone, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So no real chance of sticking stuff into the ground. Man, the temptation to try to catch this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I will rage and I will throw myself shield first to give it something to sort of roll against instead of just grinding me straight into the ground. And try to slow this thing.
Are you gonna just like brace yourself here, or are you gonna try to run back to it and catch it where it's at?
Oh yeah, I'm full on charging it.
Okay, so you use 30 feet of movement to get back there, and then let me get an athletics check.
I have advantage because I am raging right up until the end of my turn.
I think it is actually a flat strength check, not athletics.
Okay. Strength check with advantage. Ooh, that's well, we'll see. Ooh, not great. I'll burn an inspiration. Strength check, normal roll. This is probably going to be even worse. No, but it's slightly better.
Do you want another inspiration?
It's up to you.
I'll let you have it.
Click the button.
No, that's even
Oh
worse.
shit.
Okay, maybe this wasn't worth it.
You want another one?
Okay.
I have so many. Just take it. Just take it. Yeah.
All right. And with that, with the 21, the encouragement from your friends, you manage to start slowing this thing back down. Your hands are on it, and it is still rolling against, and you're not able to. You've got to keep moving your hands because it's threatening to, like, asphalt pavement roller suck you under. And you do manage to slow it down a bit. All right. And then a Klon.
Okay. For my action, I am going to take off the little sling that I made out of the net that's carrying this little quarter keg, and I'm going to hand it off to Theo, and I'm going to say, take good care of this one. And I'm going to turn, and I'm not going to try and stop the boulder as Halion just did, but I am going to be right behind Halion and sort of kicking shit out of the way, clearing a path for him, being there if he needs any sort of healing, and just generally assisting him in stopping the boulder.
Okay. So yeah, you're just gonna work on giving him the help for this slowing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Theo.
I am going to step up behind and give guidance to Hallian as well. Strengthen those sinews, baby.
Okay, I will say, like, Hallion is 30 feet back, so you're using all
Yeah.
of your movement to go give guidance.
Well, yeah, I can take 5 feet back after that, but yeah.
Okay. This is kind of weird in the way it's working. If you do this, you're probably going to get hit by this boulder.
I want to help.
Okay. Was not expecting all of y'all to be so helpful. All right,
Me neither.
Beast.
Beast is running the hell away. He's gonna spend a key point to use Step of the Wind, and
Right.
he is going to run.
So your movement is 40. Step of the Wind makes you, and then a action dash as well. You get 40, 80, 120. So you are 150 feet away from the boulder now.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. Okay, and with that, at the end of the round is whenever the boulder is going to make its move. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how I want to adjudicate some of this.
Papa was wrong.
Okay. As this thing begins to roll, you slow it a fair bit. I need a Klon, Hallion, and Theo to all make dexterity saving throws.
I assume I did your sensible player since I definitely see the rock.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not 20. Oh my god.
Okay, and then also let's get Akira if you want to make that perception check.
Oh, perfect.
17.
Not quite.
Oh,
Not
I was,
quite.
I was so far off.
Are you gonna keep a 5?
You know, whoa, sorry, lightning just struck outside. I feel like that's a sign. No, I'm not gonna keep a 5.
Okay, you were toting about all this inspiration you've got.
Yeah, I have 4 now.
Okay.
After fixing this. Oh, right, I have to actually roll that again. That would be.
Mhm.
You know, maybe
use
the
all of
lightning is another sign. Maybe I should just take this ass beating from this boulder. Or should I?
It's a
Shoot
big
you.
boulder.
Yeah,
a
probably
big
not.
boulder.
This gonna fucking hurt. You should
Yeah, and I'm
probably
so
not.
wimpy. I'm so wimpy. I'm gonna do it again. Plus, I never use inspiration for things. Okay.
Why are you rolling perception instead of dexterity saving throws?
Oh,
is
because I'm
my-
Because
looking to
they're
see if I
trying to
can
do
misty
something
stuff.
different here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
right.
with the perception, you do like catch a glimpse around the boulder. You've got a fish back there lining up behind, and you get off that misty step right before the boulder hits, and you are safely behind the boulder now.
Yeah. Is there a second boulder coming down the hall?
We don't know yet.
Oh no!
I'm kidding.
What in the Dark Souls?
That'd be so fucked.
Right. The good news is that there's not a second boulder. The bad news is that there is a third and fourth boulder.
Oh my
boy.
god.
Okay. As for the dexterity saves, Theo and Aklon, you manage to keep in front of the boulder. You do not get crushed by it or anything. because there's not much gap, like there is no going under the getting hit by the boulder and now you're behind it. Like it's gonna like crush and push you with it. So the three of you are still in front of the boulder right there. Hallian, you take.
Although, I guess it doesn't make a difference, but technically, wouldn't the guidance apply to Hallion here?
Guidance
Guidance
doesn't
does not
work for.
apply to saves.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let me see. DC.
Why is Bob Dylan playing in my ear?
Okay. Hallian, you take 33 bludgeoning damage, halved to 16.
Okay.
Oh man, I was about to come help. Fuck that.
So with that, the stone being slowed by Hallian only makes it to the 45-foot mark. Akira is safe. Okay. Demetrius.
Who's behind me?
You see a little ways behind you, about 20 feet behind you, is Callie. You did see Beast making quite a sprint. He's about 40 feet ahead of you.
Can I call to Kali and ask if she needs any help? Or is it just
Yeah, you can.
do I get speak it free action? Okay,
Yes,
well,
speak for free.
okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna call back and ask if you need help or if you're good.
Help me.
Okay, I want to backtrack and help if I can.
Oh my god, I love you.
Okay, so Demetrius, you've got 40-foot movement, so you're moving back 20 feet to be with Callie.
But is that movement,
help?
or do I just stand still while Kali catches up to? No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Just grab his hand if I can, yank him along. I truly can't think of anything else.
Are we just gonna daisy chain or something?
Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm trying to think of a way to like make this like being arm in arm doesn't really make either of you faster is the crux of it.
And I don't know, just kind of like I don't know.
It's just a sweet gesture. Come
on. No, you.
I'll say like as you're running, you're kind of like dragging him along. It'll slow you down a little bit and speed him up a little bit.
Yeah. I am totally okay with that. I was just thinking like I'll like grab him and then be running with my centaur legs, and she's kind of flying in the air a little bit, maybe.
So I'll say
a little cartoonish, but
you sacrifice that 20 feet as you like stand and wait for Callie to catch up to you, and then together you're running, and you're able to get 80 feet on a round. They're able to get 60 feet on a round. So like you'll be able to make it together 70 feet around.
Woohoo!
So yeah, and y'all are next to each other in initiative. So I'm gonna put both of you at the 150 mark. So you all not really catch up to Beast, but because he's still running. But so the both of you are going to be at 150 and moving at 70 around together.
Yo.
Okay. Akira.
I'm gonna just kind of follow the boulder pretty much so that I can keep the fish lights in range for other people because I know that they
Mhm.
need them. Which I think the range is like 120 feet or something. But
Yeah. I
just
think
just making
I'm
sure.
not gonna worry too terribly much about that. The path is there's not stuff to trip on. There's not twists and turns or anything. So, but yeah, if there's anything you would like to try to like hinder the boulder or stop it, you're welcome to. Otherwise, you can just chug along behind it.
Just briskly jogging behind this boulder.
hmm Okay. Then Halion, you are 1 foot in front of the boulder. You're gonna keep trying to slow it down.
Yeah. I'm in this. I'm dedicated to this cause.
All right. Let's get another strength check. You have advantage. Well, I think you already had advantage. No, you didn't. You have advantage because you're
And
getting help
guidance.
and guidance.
Okay.
Wow, you're truly a brave soul.
This is down here. Turn that on. State strength with advantage. Ooh. Does that does not include the guidance for some reason? It did not roll that.
Ugh.
Damn.
Do you want another inspiration?
We're supposed to move with D20s, guys. I don't know what we were thinking.
I get the D12s out here.
Do you want another inspiration?
It's your inspiration. I will happily take it, but
Take it, baby.
I'm not,
Okay.
Oh
I'm not
Jesus.
no.
expecting anything else. It's a 16.
Okay. Unfortunately, you don't manage to slow it down any this round. You can still that was your action, so you can't dash, but you can still move 60 feet if you would like.
Yeah, because I feel like that would just leave this going even worse against everyone else. So I will stay in. I took damage. My rage continues.
Okay. Okay. Aklan, are you doing anything new?
How far is Callie from me?
Let's see. The boulder's at 45 and Callie is at 150, so like 105 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna tear ass till I get to Callie,
hmm
and once I'm there, I'm gonna say, "Give me the Hydra Hide."
Ah. if you get to me, I'll give it to you. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I'll
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah.
My speed's 50 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I can get there and still have my action because
Yeah,
I
if you
can
take a
I can use a key
step of
point
the
to
wind.
dash or step
Yeah.
of the wind. Yeah,
Okay. Hey,
which I'll
you
do.
know.
So I will do that, right, so that I can have the action to actually receive the or if he gives me the okay, like I'll just take the thing from him with my action.
hmm Okay. Yeah. I mean, as long as you don't stop him from doing that, then yeah.
Yeah. But you do see a lot of disappointment as soon as you actually.
All right. Theo, what about you?
Done what I can do. I'm going to run back and catch up with everyone else with 70 feet of movement.
Okay, 70 feet. So that puts you at 45 plus 70 is 115. So yeah, everyone else is about still about 35 feet further than you. Well, the other people that are ahead of you, I mean. Let me mark where Aklan is. right. And then Beast, you just continuing to book it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to
Do you
spend
want to use
another.
another key point or no?
Yes.
All
My
right.
last key point. We'll go into that.
Okay, so that'll be another 120 feet. So you get to the 275 foot mark. Okay, and with that, it comes back around to the boulder. I will say, Aklon, using your because all of this is happening at the same time, you're able to still use your movement and keep with the boulder this whole time. So you're not like leaving the boulder, or not Aklon. I mean to say, Halion. You're not leaving the boulder, but like it's not moving faster than you. So you are able to like avoid getting crushed by it again this round. But it does move 55 feet this round. And you can move and stay right in front of it.
Yep.
So that's going to be 100. It's at the 100-foot mark. And then next round, Demetrius.
How's anyone behind me? I mean, other than slamming into rocks.
Yeah. You it looks like Aklon has caught up to you, and Theo is not far behind. And then you don't have sight of Halion or Akira.
I won't. I want to let go of. Oh no! I'm gonna keep. We're gonna keep running. We're gonna keep running.
So yeah, Callie, do you try to do anything else, or you're going to continue running with Demetrius?
I'm gonna keep running because I already gave my Hydra skin to.
Okay, each of you move another 70 feet, so you get to the 220-foot mark. Where'd my notes go? All right, then Akira, you continuing with a dash, you're able to keep up with this boulder so far. It hasn't gotten like out of your sight yet. Are you just going to continue running after it, or do you want to try anything?
I think there's anything I can really do. I'm just gonna keep running.
All right, sounds good. Halion.
Everyone else has booked away, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
everyone else is running.
I will try one last time to slow this thing, and if that does not work, I will go ahead and break off and try to run.
All right.
I'm not expecting.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Wasn't
All right,
expecting that, but
that'll slow her
Yeah.
down. Yeah, so since you're here with the boulder, this is again kind of wonky. So you're still gonna have your 60 feet movement, and as long as the boulder never moves more than your movement will allow, you aren't gonna get crushed by it.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll mark that down that you slowed it this round. And Aklon, what's your plan?
So it's like 50 feet behind me at this point.
Yeah, about 45 feet.
Great. I'm going to run back there. I'm going to use my action to sort of drop these dragon hides. I sliced into these. I know these things are pretty tough and probably pretty thick. So I'm going to drop them sort of in the corner of this tunnel that we're running through, in hopes of when the boulder hits it, it'll push it enough sort of up that it'll wedge itself against the other side of the hallway and maybe the ceiling of the hallway. And if we're really lucky, the dragon hides are thick enough and that it'll wedge itself against the wall. But if not, maybe just that friction and rubbing against the wall will slow it down even more.
Okay.
You follow what I'm trying to do?
Yes, I do.
Great.
So yeah, you're able to use your 45-foot movement and put this down.
And I'll use a key point, right? And I'll sort of hold the dash action so that I'll have the 50 feet of movement when this doesn't work and I've got to back up out of the boulder's way.
Yeah, so this will follow the same rules like I was saying. Like as long as you have the movement, you'll be able to stay in front of it.
Great.
Okay, Theo, what you doing? All right,
running.
Okay, so that's another 70 feet for you.
Yes,
so you're at 185.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
Okay. Beast, you running?
Yes, for the standard dash, which would be 80.
80 feet. Okay, so that takes you from 275 to 355. All right. Okay. Into the round. The boulder. It's weird saying the boulder takes its turn, but yeah. So
the boulder.
Okay, so it was at 55. Then
take its turn.
So this round it would move 50 because of the slowing that Halion did. But then I'm gonna say with the dragon hide, make a check of some kind. What?
Oh my god! Please don't fail this.
Let me see.
Survival check, maybe.
I like that. Yeah, survival check. Try to get a good positioning, a good wedge. And I'm gonna go ahead and say like, beat a 10, you'll slow it down a little bit. Beat a 15, you'll slow it down a more bit. Beat a 20, you'll slow it down way more. Beat a 25, you'll stop it.
Got it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so with that, it'll slow down 25 feet additionally on its speed. So it's only going to move 25 feet this round.
Okay.
But after that movement, Akira following behind, you see that the dragon, the Hydra hide, squeezes out from one side. You slowed it down a fair bit, but it is still didn't stop it all the way.
Still moving.
Yeah. But it only moves a very small amount, and the two of you are plenty fine. You don't risk getting crushed by it. All right, Demetrius and Callie.
I'm running.
Running.
I'm just
So
running.
another 70 for y'all. That puts you
Nothing
at 290.
crazy, just running.
Yeah, sounds good. Akira following behind.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might want to try and pick up some dragon hide, but I'm so little and wimpy.
It's only 30 pounds.
My strength is probably not good. Let me see. A 13. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're stronger than the average person. You can carry 30 pounds. It's gonna slow you down a bit, but you're not in danger or anything. So you're able to carry it with you.
I'll do that.
You're just
then. I'll
not
pick
keeping
some
pace
up.
with the boulder anymore. Well, it only moved 25 feet this last round, so you're keeping pace with it fine.
Yeah, I'll pick it up. If I have to drop it later, if I think that the fish are in risk of whatever, then I'll do that. But for now, I shall pick up. I shall pick up.
Well, you
hide.
don't have to worry about the fish. I had the fish, and now Theo's got the fish.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the light fish.
Oh, you meant the
dancing
dancing
light
lights.
fish.
I gotcha.
So we see.
Yeah.
All
Seeing
right,
is good for running.
Halion. Yeah, all the people that have run can't see you really anymore. But well, I mean, Callie can see. But yeah. Hallian, what you got?
Like 4th verse, I think I'm on 5th verse. I'm trying to pull this thing to a dead stop. I don't know
Alright.
where it's going, but
Yeah, let's get another strength check.
at some point, just jamming a spear under it, whatever it takes to stop this thing.
$17.
Okay.
So, you know,
Go ahead.
would I still be raging? No, because I did not take damage or attack, so I'll have to
Yeah,
use
I
my
don't think you're
last
taking
rage.
damage in a couple rounds.
So, yeah, I will use my last rage on that to pull it to a stop.
A Herculean effort going on right now.
Okay. Well, that does rage give you advantage on strength checks? Yeah, I'm sure it does. Unfortunately, 17 is not quite enough to do any slowing this round. But you do still have your movement, and this thing's not going nearly as fast as you. So no slowing happening from Hallian. Akhlon.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to do the same thing I did in the first round, which is just hang out with Hallion, try and assist him in any way, shape, form that I can.
Okay. All right. Theo just running.
Yeah.
Okay. 185 plus 70 is 255.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do when we get to a wall or the pool that we swam up from? Gang.
Dive to the side, I guess.
Cool. All right. I'm glad we're all thinking the same thing, which is no things.
Actually, can we back up just for a quick second to my turn
Yeah, what's
again?
up? Sure.
I'm smacking Hallion.
Okay.
Oh,
Like,
they smack him.
Right, I've seen how his rage works.
Oh,
This is the only this is actually helpful because just the help action doesn't matter here.
Right. I've seen how his rage works. I understand it.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally smacking you on the ass, dude. You got this.
All right. 8 bludgeoning to Hallion. We're gonna maintain that rage. And Beast, you getting another 80 feet this round?
Yes, unless I run into a wall.
All right. So 355 plus 80 is 435. You do not run into a wall. Ooh, make me a perception check at disadvantage.
I can't wait till he
It's
hits
dark.
the tripwire at
It's
this
so
end
dark.
of the. Right.
second rock.
Another rock.
Please no.
A 16. All right. As you run about the 420 mark, not quite the end of your turn, you're running along like the left wall, kind of keeping your hand on it to like guide you in the darkness, and then about there's no wall, and you stop to pause for a second, and there's a tunnel leading off from this path, off the wall there. Do you want to, duck into that or just keep running down the path?
Is the tunnel big enough where it looks like the boulder would be funneled into it, or is
No.
boulder just... Okay.
The boulder will continue. This path is a 90-degree angle, 5 feet wide, person-sized path.
Yes, I will be occupying said path.
Okay. All right, you duck in right inside that, and you are out of harm's way. Okay, the boulder is gonna move 35 feet this round. God, y'all slowed it down a good bit. There's a downward slope, so it's constantly accelerating a little bit. But y'all are slowing it down often enough that it's not accelerating very much, and keeping it from hitting the high speeds. So at this point, the boulder gets to 150, 60, 160. And yeah, Demetrius and Callie, are y'all just running along?
I think so. What you think, Callie?
I never stopped running.
Okay, y'all hit 360. Akira, you're keeping pace with the boulder just fine. It looks like this round it's made a little bit of distance. It's like it's outpacing you a little bit. Because you're only moving 30 feet with your dash carrying.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hallian, what you got?
I got a strength check because I got smacked on the behind. Yep, that was the cancel button. It says with advantage. 23.
23. All right. Yeah, with that, you slow it down another 15 feet, taking it from the 35 would have been 45 back down to 30.
Someone grab a spear, put it, jam it up.
All right, Aklon. Aklon and Hallian, if you'd like, you can make like an intelligence check. Hallian, you're kind of you're raging. You're just mad at the boulder. Aklon, you're thinking about it a little bit, and like everyone else that's running has gotten a pretty good lead. Akira's safely behind this thing. You two are the fastest motherfuckers here. Y'all can outrun this boulder. And you don't think that this boulder, even with its acceleration, is gonna catch up to everyone else.
All right. Alion, I think it is time. I think we've given everyone enough of head start. We should catch up with others. And I'm going to turn and run just to whoever the last person is.
All right. Let's see. I realized that I stopped tracking how far Aklon has gotten because you've been doing so much back and forth. But you're with the boulder, so you're at 160.
Right.
If you make a dash action, you can get to 260, which catches you up with Theo.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right. And Theo.
I can't really do anything but run. But what I would have heard that Beast has diverted, like we've got a lot of hoof stomps in this passage, but
Yeah. The thing is that Beast is like 200 feet away from you still.
Gotcha.
And there's a lot of like echoing, like you said, hoof beats on stone between you. So, it's reasonable to believe like if this goes somewhere, there has to be somewhere to go. So, 70 more feet will get you to 325. Okay. Beast, you are safely inside of this doorway. You can kind of make out no, you really can't. Make a perception check with disadvantage. This is going to be kind of sound based. Okay. Yeah, you can hear echoing and some like shouts and like hurry up and stuff coming from down the way, but you don't like have like a idea of how far anyone is. Do you have anything you'd like to do while you're waiting?
Should I maybe Beast would like yell like there's a turn here.
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
like that.
for sure. You can definitely be just like kind of just constantly shouting out that you've found the exit, found the tunnel. That way, your other non-dark vision friends won't run past it. And with that, the boulder. Let's see. Sorry, the strength check succeeded this round. So that's. So yeah, it's only going to move 25 feet. In the instance of like, we've been kind of saving your movement. Hallian, if you'd like to go ahead and take your full 60, you can.
Yeah, I guess at this point I'll just break off.
Okay, 185. So the stone gets to 185, and Hallian, you get to 220. All right. And then, yeah, with that, I think here we can go ahead and say, as long as everyone else is sprinting, like dashing every round, there's no chance of the boulder catching up to any of you. And let's see, 360 plus 70 is 430. So yeah, in this next round, Callie and Demetrius, you find Beast tucked away in this tunnel. Callie, you can see in the dark here, so you see Beast like calling and waving you, and then with the three of you, were you gonna say something, Ollie? Go ahead.
No, I said hell yeah.
All right, sweet. And yeah, now that you've got someone that is a dark vision seeing person, you can call out to each individual as they get closer and bring them in. Eventually, this boulder very much outpaces you, Akira. And yeah, there's a point
no.
where everyone has made their way into the tunnel, but y'all haven't seen Akira yet. And just in the heat of the moment, everything's moving very fast. There's a bit of worry, and suddenly you see the boulder fly past this entry. I think this will put Theo being like the last person to like get to the entry, and as you're coming in, whoever's like right behind you, a Klon like yanks you further in to keep the boulder from clipping you as it goes by, and then as it travels a little bit further, you hear a loud crashing sound of it hitting some end point down at the end of the hall. And then as everyone's adrenaline levels start to drop a bit, you see just kind of, lugging along Akira just
Moseying
hauling
along.
this huge bundle of Hydra hide, and you all reconvene at the hallway.
I'm gonna give Akira a giant hug.
Oh, golly, so hard. As hard as my little wizard muscles can muster.
I thought you was dead. I thought it fucking ran you over.
What? No, of course not. I just teleported behind it.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yes. They hand your hide back to you.
I think Callie, you probably could have also done something like that.
I could have, but
some matter of like summoning your echo and then teleporting, swapping places with it. It would have just taken your window was a lot smaller because it has to be like within 15 feet of you or something. But
You know, like, but who would really? Oh man, I'm finna just teleport behind. I'm finna just run.
yeah, no, yeah. Look, I expected you all to just freaking run. Which, like, if yeah, we are gonna go ahead and call session here. Just for the official calling.